Morning light and love. Good morning, sunshine. I open my eyes, blinking away the last remnants of sleep, and a stifle yawn that threatens to pry apart my muzzle. She lays across from me, sleeping peacefully and looking like heaven. Like she always does. Like she always will. Even now, she steals my breath and holds my heart hostage. Her mane like spun gold, glistening in the brilliant beam of Celestia's sun, and cascading across her face. Goddesses, she is the envy of angels everywhere. I stare, unsure how long I can last before I scoop her up and smother her in kisses, sappy as it may sound. But when you love someone, truly, deeply love someone, you throw sappy out of the window and focus on giving affection. In moments, her eyes flicker open, and she blinks, twice before her gaze plays across the blankets and she sets those glinting emerald orbs on me.
Morning, Sugar Cube.
Her voice sounded like ringing bells, a sound I forever cherish. I hold my content smile and let my gaze linger on her as she lifts herself up and stretches, a chorus of pops and clicks echoing through the room with a movement. She twists around and smiles at me, that perfect, golden, glorious smile that just melts my heart in 1,000 ways.
Last night was...
She trailed off, peering into space momentarily while searching out of the perfect word to describe us. The way we entertained our feelings for one another in the dark, the way we crushed the divide between two ponies and wrote the words to our own song. The way we danced our shadows across the wall in an intricate show of affection.
Splendid,
I whispered, the only word I could think of. The only word I could say. She smiled that dazzling golden smile of hers and leaned over, pecking me on the lips before she slid herself out of bed, letting Celestia's gleaming warmth caress the perfect curves of her beauty. I find my breath caught in my throat midway between a cry of freezing loneliness and a gasp of appreciation for her shapely frame. Loneliness wins out though, and I whine, reaching for her meekly as she begins to get dressed. She pauses in her pursuit of clothing, twisting to look at me over her shoulders before slowly twisting around to face me. For a lengthy moment, she stares at me, as if trying to decide which is more important, morning chores, or... Well, imagine my delight when she climbed back into bed and on top of me, holding me down with her weight, straddling my hips and leaning down to press her lips to mine. She is heaven. She is bliss. She is eternity. Soon the day would begin, and we go our separate ways and lead our separate lives. Hers spent between the trunks of trees, rattling them like the breeze, filling basket upon basket with glistening rubies. Mine, tugged to fabrics and seams, crafted from midnight dreams and feverishly jotted down designs as they come to me. I will work tirelessly, as will she, but at night, when our paths cross once more, and we salute the sunset with a kiss, I will find myself lost in her embrace. She will squeeze, I'll tremble at the knees, and we will find our happiness buried in the warmth of the sheets. Together again, we'll soar the skies on dreams come true. The end of loneliness and happiness renewed. Once more, I'll find myself lost in her eyes or buried in golden muscle, the scent of apples always twirling around my nose. She'll disappear in alabaster snow, heated by hearts held close, and lose herself in indigo curls. We'll spend our time exploring these places, deep into the depths of the night, defying the clock's call for sleep, and seek out our blissful dreams in each other's hearts. With the sun comes solace, the shocking sensation that our souls are no longer seeking, our hearts no longer needing, our eyes tearful, that the depression is depleting and instead of holes in our souls are whole, filled with one and another in a way that promises the prospect of peace. Each day begins a new rise to romance, and my thoughts peppered with possibilities to prove my passion in more ways than just converging under the comforter where kisses and cuddles are crafted. She gazes at me. That gaze that holds me like Medusa, where 1,000 I love yous live and hold the place for all the love I have to give. I lean up and kiss her, leaving my lips locked with hers, and the room fades away like a dream. There, we stay. Just like that. Just in that way. Where I could spend the rest of the day held in her loving embrace. In the blink of an eye, the sun goes down, the world spins around, and finally, we break free. The day drifts to dusk, and the chores are done. The dresses are spun, and we're together once more. I hold her in the way that she holds me. Our hearts beat together, and in the dark, our desires run free. She sees my faults, my indecision, soothes my insecure condition, and drives me to try the things that I dread. I wrap my arms around her fears, whisper words of love, sincerity, and make sure that she knows that wherever she goes, that I'll be sure to follow. The morning brings light to my love, and my love into the light. I sit up with her, silent in my longing for her touch. She sits next to me, the silence weaving between us, like the golden rays of Celestia's sun. We share no words, but a million feelings in the span of the space between us. Soon, the day will drift to dusk, and the sun will start to set, but my love for this mare will be forever.